going on, everybody? Mudslinger here with a new type of video for today. I don't normally do videos in this genre, but I really wanted to dive into this new Ghost Recon game that I've been hearing a lot about. And as a big Ghost Recon fan myself, I've been wanting a new game for a while now. I mean, I love these games, and you can only play the old ones so much before it does get a little boring and a little repetitive. So I am excited about this, but before we get into it, if you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate you subscribing, hitting the like button, doing all the things. Helps me out a ton. I'm trying to get this channel monetized and grow it, to be something cool. But yeah, let's jump right into it. We're going to be diving into the highly anticipated new Ghost Recon game. With the release date not public yet, but from what I've heard, could be next year sometime. I've heard it fall, I've heard midsummer, I've heard winter, I've heard not at all. That's kind of where we're at right now. It's been a long wait since the last title dropped, so I'm hoping we actually get a good, realistic Milsim style game, but there is a lot to discuss about what we want and what we fear from this next installment. First off, let's talk about gameplay mechanics. I've heard they may be trying to switch to a first-person style shooter game, which in my opinion would be a big mistake, and honestly, I don't know if I would even buy it. Like, the whole reason I play Ghost Recon is because it is a third-person shooter game, and it's unlike Call of Duty, it's unlike Battlefield, it's got its own style, and if I want to go play a first-person shooter, I'm just going to go play Call of Duty or Battlefield. Like, that's really just it, Like, I'm not going to go play Ghost Recon. That's not what it's known for in my brain. The thing about Ghost Recon that makes it so special and different is the fact that it is a third-person tactical shooter game. What we really want is the game to maintain the third-person perspective, the feel of controlling the character while planning movements and tactics from a distance, looking above cover, looking around trees. It's simply unmatched. Switching to a first-person shooter format might take away that strategic depth. It's perfect as it is now with the ability to switch to the first person while aiming. That's good enough for me. I don't need anything more than that. And I prefer actually the over-the-shoulder aiming in third person, as I think most people do who play this game. Now, speaking of the features that I think most people don't want, we got to address the potential for microtransactions. Many of us know the frustration with the previous titles, where it's a pay-to-win mechanic or pay to look good, and it just overshadows the gameplay and the actual story and going out into the world and finding those gear pieces. Like, there is some in the world that are cool, but a lot of the really cool ones you have to buy from the store with real money. Now, of course, I still want awesome gear pieces and weapons, but we want a balanced experience where skill reigns supreme, not the size of your wallet. I'd like to see more depth in the designs of the gear as well. That's attainable through the gameplay. A good example is the modded versions you see a lot on PC, where the gear is just next level and actually looks clean, and it's just cool. But for people like myself who play on console, we only can customize so much, and customization is such a huge aspect. It makes the game feel immersive for each person. You can do it in a unique way. You can make different style outfits for whatever you want. You can make it your own game, which is why I love it so much, and I think they need to add even more customization aspects to this next Ghost Recon game. I mean, really, it is all about making each player's experience unique, Like, you want to be able to go into the game, you want to look different from anybody else, you want to have your own gear sets, make your own character, and do all those things. And that, for me, is one of the best parts about Ghost Recon, is it is like that. Now, granted, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, so customization has always been fun for me, and that's the main reason why I play this game so much, is that reason alone. Call of Duty's cool, first-person shooter, obviously it's a classic, I've played that since I was a kid, but this is just a different style of game because you can't customize your characters like this in Call of Duty. So I feel in the next Ghost Recon game, they really need to double down on that customization aspect of the game, but not make it a pay with real money to get the cool stuff, and you don't need to have a PC to actually have cool stuff. They need to implement what these modders have done into the next version for console. Another good change that they can make is being able to play the game offline. Which, like someone like myself, I travel a lot for work, so a lot of times I don't have Wi-Fi, but I bring my gaming system everywhere, and I just can't play this game when I'm out of town, which kind of sucks because it is my favorite game to play. So I think that would be a small but also necessary change to the franchise and to these titles that would make it even better. Another thing, too, that they need to add in these games, and Wildlands did this pretty well, was the difficulty of the NPCs. Because in Breakpoint, although it's fun, you're always running into the same situations, and I make a lot of shorts, so I know this because that's mainly what I do, but you run into the same situations. You got 2, 3, maybe 4 guys who are patrolling. throw a little flashbang on them, and it's easy. I think the difficulty needs to be ramped up, because even on extreme mode, it's really not that hard. So I think that would be a huge thing for the next game, is to add some more difficulty, and also in the campaign. I think the campaign needs to be a lot longer in the next game, and a lot harder of missions. A lot of the time, it's just felt repetitive, felt like I was doing the same missions over and over and over again, and I didn't love that. I want to have like a variety of missions that I'm playing that I can enjoy different experiences in. And I want to be challenged with it as well. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Those are just the things I'd like to see in the next game, and some of the worries I have of what I don't want to see. Let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see in the next game and what your worries are for it. Let's hope the developers listen to the fan base and don't stray to the Call of Duty or Battlefield style first-person shooters. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it a ton. Thanks for watching.